Is this her first year in middle school?
Yeah.
So she's switching classes now.
I guess. I don't know. That's
now's where it all changes, man.
It's not my end of the relationship.
Oh.
I don't, yeah. You're right. Like was where I start losing them. Joey didn't go to middle school. Joey went all the way straight in the same school till 8th grade.
Yeah.
And then went to high school. But
That's
now
what I did.
Now I feel like things are getting glizz and skibbity toilet and all that stuff. Like this. I don't understand what these words mean anymore.
This is around the time I stopped being cool to my kids was when they were in middle school.
Oh, you were not cool.
Yeah, they know up until that point, Dad is cool.
Yeah, that's like somebody
Fun.
of coolness.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they just forget about you.
And then it's your cringe. Ugh, why did you say that?
I will tell you that didn't happen with my son, but it'll definitely happen with my daughter. Like my son still texts me and says goodnight every night. And,
nice.
those sort of, like he and I are still very tight. My daughter, same with my daughter, but I know that's about the end.
I get it more from my daughters as well.
I looked at my wife yesterday and out of the blue and I go, what happens when a boy makes her cry?
Oh,
he has to die.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought about how many times I made Danielle Mazzola cry in high school and how thank God her father was so much smaller than me.
Yeah, that makes me think of the conversation I had to have with my girlfriend's father from college when she got pregnant.
Oh, save it for under oath.
Yowza.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That's a
I'm
toughie.
sure he wanted to kill me, but
And I'm sure Mike loves to hear about girls getting pregnant.
well, I mean,
underage.
it was more so that the dad had to talk to me, and how would you handle that situation? Because I thought I was going to die because he was your size. He's from the Midwest, from Michigan.
What are you telling him? I knocked up your daughter and now she has to have an abortion?
No, well, she decided to do that. That wasn't my choice, and then
You wanted to have the baby?
Yeah,
How
I grew up
old?
Catholic.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she was pregnant with
They were
twins.
twins.
Oh!
Yeah. I was like 19, I think, or 20.
That would have made sense.
Oh, yeah.
For you to have two babies now. How old are you now?
37. But
So
I
you
grew
would
up
have had
Catholic.
two teenagers now?
Yeah, but growing up Catholic, I was brainwashed into thinking like that's the one-way ticket to hell. So I was like, just have them and we'll
two-way
figure it out.
ticket.
Yeah, pretty much.
Double-ended ticket, yeah.
Yeah, but it was weird because after we went to Planned Parenthood.
Thank God she was a smart one.
And like her family was all there, and I just remember after she was like in the bathroom throwing up, and he was in the kitchen, and I went in the kitchen, and I was just like, "Hey, I don't really know what to say. I'm sorry about this whole situation." And he just looked at me, and he was like, "I understand. I forgive you, but get away from me right now." And I was like, "All right, that's fair."
What do you think the biggest deciding factor was? That she did not want to be that age and have twins, or your twins?
Yeah, it's Spanish.
Nah,
She didn't want to be
sure.
associated with you. The rest of her
Either
life.
way, I'm good with it because she was
How's she now? Like,
she's a lesbian now.
oh.
Yeah.
She's like, that's never going to happen again.
Yeah. She had a couple more boyfriends after me, and then she moved back home and is with a woman now.
How happy you think the dad is now?
Super stoked.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Should have kept those two grandkids, though, when I had the
I was going to
chance.
say now he's like, I want grandkids,
Yeah.
and she's never going to have them.
Yeah.
What if they broke her womb? And that's why she can't have kids, and she was like, I might as well be a lesbian.
Maybe because she did have like, a lot of complications afterwards.
Is that the choice?
Yeah. That's how it goes. Well, if I can't have kids, might as well start liking ladies.
Yeah.
I never had the only girl I got pregnant were the 2 times I had a child. Thank God.
Yeah. It's fun.
No,
for sure.
no pregnancies and no STDs whatsoever.
Yeah.
In my entire, I didn't even have like a light one, where
A
it
light
burned.
one?
I mean, you get it when you burn when you pee and all that stuff.
same.
None of that.
Yeah.
Same.
Thank God.
Chlamydia light.
For a guy who did not use condoms.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I
Because
grew
they
up.
were like on the tail, they were just
Yeah.
starting with the condoms when I was a kid.
I think because I grew up in like Catholic school, we got shown all the STD stuff really early, and they made sure to show us the photos of all of the worst.
This is gonorrhea.
Dude, like herpes, and I was like, okay, so I'm using condoms forever.
My thing, I was just making sweet love to Daniel Mazzola, so both of us were new to the game.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have to worry about anything. It wasn't like I was out just conquering all of Staten Island. Yeah. So she was clean as the day, as fresh.
Yeah.
Pustules.
Yeah, no, yeah.
pustules.
Oh, dude, such graphic photos. But yeah, so I've growing up in that era, it's impossible not to use condoms.
So how old the kids would be? What, 18
17.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You'd have kids that are my age, my kids' age.
Yeah.
rather.
Yeah.
My kids would be beating up your kids.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you think your kids would be best friends with Mike's kids?
No.
No, I don't think I would be working here if I had kids.
No,
yeah.
Would it have been? We don't know. Boy and a girl, 2 boys,
Yeah,
2 girls. Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
don't know.
too early to tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You, I don't know. You regret that at all?
No, I don't know. It kind of goes between the yes and no. Some days I'm like, that was the best choice that she ever made. I can't believe I ever tried to talk her into having him. And then some days I'm like, I'm definitely going to hell.
You wish people would call you daddy?
Yeah, oh.
Wouldn't it be great
So
if you
weird
had
when it's-
2 17-year-old kids and she left you years ago because she was a lesbian? And you're stuck by yourself with 2 17-year-old
Yeah.
kids.
I love kids though. Like I don't think I'd be.
Yeah, but you know how hard that would have been to
Yeah,
raise
definitely.
2 kids
At your age.
at that age.
by myself.
Yeah.
Think of all the cool stuff you did in your 20s. And that none of that would have happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be here. You'd
No,
probably be
definitely.
working some other job. Who knows
sales
what.
job somewhere. Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have any grandchildren yet.
Yeah.
That's definitely was not on my
Yeah.
plan at all.
Yeah. It's definitely wild.
I'm sure my son's still a virgin, so that helps.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Just shut your mouth. Carmen, tell us about your abortions.
Whoa.
None.
Save it
Glad-
for under. No, I'm just
Listen,
kidding.
happy to say, 33, never had a scare, never had to have an abortion.
Now,
I'm-
that's-
You do butt stuff.
That's not to say Carmen's never had a kid. She just lets him go in the wild. She's had like 4 of them.
Wait,
She just takes them to the woods.
She sticks him in the cage where her dad kept the girls.
no, not my dad.
I was